Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, just about 10:30 in Honolulu, 4:30 in New York. It is Thursday, April 21st, 2016, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. We do have the precious metals trading moderately lower on the day. Well off the highs, though, we had a tremendous rally that did take place last night. We did send out trade recommendations. Of course, we'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's take a look at current price of gold, trading at about $12.50. It's traded to a high of $12.72, so $22 off of that high, the low $12.44. And as I said, currently trading off about $3.80 at $12.50.60. Silver also trading higher, trading up about a nickel, just shy of $17 per ounce, trading at $16.99. The low on the day is $16.75 and the high $17.69. So you can see the market has genuinely come off of those highs. We also took a play on silver. We'll talk about both the gold and silver play as well as the stops and our target strategy for exiting this trade should the trade work out successfully. And we'll talk about all of that on today's Daily Report. So traders, I do want to talk about the current trades that we are in, but before we get to that, I do have one note. We've added a feature that many of our subscribers have been asking for over the last couple of years, and that is trade alerts to be sent not only by email, but also by SMS text message. We just implemented that, yesterday. As you can see on the screen that we're showing you, when you go to the site, you have to be logged in, but if you're logged in, you will see this Manage SMS, and I want you to go ahead and click that. That's your first step. Once you actually go and click that, what is going to happen is you're going to go to step 2, which means you're going to see this particular screen here, and so you'll enter your phone number with the area code right in here. It is defaulted for the United States and Canada. If you have a different country code, go ahead and click that, get that to be the appropriate country of origin, and then click this to get your confirmation number. Once you get your confirmation number, you are actually all set. And what I do recommend is that it will be coming from a phone number which is 15109 Wagner. But what I recommend you do is enter that into your contact list as a phone number for the gold forecast or trade alert, so that when you do get messages, you are able to see that that's coming as a trade alert. Now let's get to our first trade. So I did send out a special trade alert yesterday, getting long gold and silver. We're first going to look at our gold trade. Recommended that you get long gold. Gold was trading roughly 56 to 57, 12.57. And so we're going to mark ourselves in at 12.57, middle ground between 56 and 58. We're looking at a 60-minute chart, and this is what I saw yesterday as the market was trading. We had a dynamic breakout as the evening session progressed, and right about this area here, about 56, I saw that we were exceeding these particular tops right in here, and that was the breakout that I was looking at. And the market genuinely broke out and then broke up to this high at about 72. We were already in the market when the market ran to 72, but then it came down just as quickly, really settling in this area. So what I'm looking at is this. First of all, we did get this tremendous spike up. That spike was short-lived at best. When the market settled back down, it did settle back above this resistance line. And to me, that's what's critically important, because when we go ahead and convert this back to a half-a-day chart, you'll see that it does appear as though the market did fall back, but it fell back to support. And so traders, this is the chart I just spoke about. We've gone ahead and converted it back to a half-a-day standard candlestick chart. Of course, we have our upper level resistance line, our lower level support. We can see how we saw that breakout come into the market. It converts it into two candles, obviously. And then this is that brutal kind of sell-off, but you can see that it is tracking above former, I believe, resistance. Unless it goes into this area, it will be support. If it goes into this area, once again, it would be resistance. I would look for the market to maybe come back down to this point and move back up. Hence the reason for this very, very loose stop. We have our stop sitting roughly at 1223, below that. And the reason for that, the rationale behind, is if in fact this market does go back into this pennant formation, go ahead and clear that out and reset our pointer. But if it does in fact go back into this particular area, my thought process is that we want to be able to protect ourselves if in fact the market comes down, but holds this line and then pops back up. And that's the rationale for putting our stop below 1223. 1220 is really the area that I would effectively want to put our stop below, actually, because we want to protect ourselves for any kind of gyration, but keep ourselves below this support level. Currently, my recommendation is to maintain your current long position at 1256, maintain your current stop below 1223. Traders, I also made a recommendation to go long the silver market. Silver was also trading aggressively higher, currently trading roughly at $17 per ounce. We put this trade on at 1737, which is when the market was trading roughly in this area right here. We'd have to take it down to a 60-minute so you could see the activity. And it's very, very similar to what we saw when we looked at our short-term 60-minute chart in gold, a big spike up and a big spike down. Our stop right now is sitting at 1642, below that. Rationale behind that particular move is that 42 is right in this area, and I want to keep it well below what I perceive to be a level that it's going to have to find some sort of support at, which is roughly 1667. Now, the low today was 1675. You can see that there. So my sense is that this market, without a question of a doubt, if it's going to remain bullish, is going to remain above this particular price point. Recommendation for silver: maintain your current long at 1737, maintain your current stop at 1642. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.